Alright, cool. Now to get my ass whooped in Space Marine. Is that Discord?
Bring order to the chapter, brothers.
Rearming. Throwing frag grenade. Warfare engaged. Specs trained.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Got ambushed.
Refreshed for the war effort.
We lost the advantage. Reclaim it at once.
Activating Allspec's advantage. Allspec's trained. Until we serve. Clear a blast radius. Inserting fresh magazine.
We lost the advantage. Reclaim it at once.
Recovery complete, brothers. Our brother died in valor, not in vain.
Rally point updated.
Allspec's prime. Now we turn the tide. My duty remains undone.
Live chat working over on Opera GX. Oh yeah. Had to change the browser, so.
Allspec's engaged. Fresh magazine in. Allspec's ready to scan.
Oh, okay.
Now we turn the tide.
I forgot Opera existed.
Throwing frag grenade. Gathering supplies. Clear a blast radius.
Yeah, I'm getting bushed right and left. Then again, I'm a basic trooper, so basically back up.
Swapping magazine. Commencing Allspec scan.
The arch enemy closes in on victory.
I'll stay on long as I can. Got a snowstorm rolling in relatively couple of hours. Oh, okay. Yeah, at the moment I'm high as fuck. Really fucking here.
Scanning. Clear a blast radius. My brother falls. Grabbing this gear. Throwing shock grenade.
Rally point updated.
Load up. Until we serve again. All specs primed. Commencing Auspex scan.
Brother, you must come this way. Damn.
3 minutes remain. Decimate them.
Auspex ready to scan. Enhanced visuals incoming. Refreshed for the war effort.
Gotta admit, I'm pretty shit at this game. Oh, fuck. Oh. See? That's not right. So I'm confident I fall to my death.
Auspex engaged.
Dead. Snowstorm sounds nice. I got one kill. Yeah, I'll be on for just a bit. Stop giving me that fucking notification. It's so annoying. See this thing? See this bullshit? I can't turn notifications on. It's very incredibly constipating. Well, I got teased. Hard. Super hard. Oh, it's all this bullshit. I don't care. I don't care. I'm never gonna do DLC. I don't care. Cosmetics, cool, whatever. Don't care. I don't give a shit. At all. Now will it stop getting... Oh, fuck. Armor? What about the armor? So annoying. Don't care. Okay. Hopefully I got no more notifications. But no, I got teased hard. Very hard recently. And, almost got a good job. Almost. Everything else was going smooth. Application got through. Nailed the interview, apparently. It was over the phone, though. They didn't see my face. And then As soon as I sent my ID, they then rescinded the offer. And no, they refused to give a reason. Even the recruiter was confused as hell. They were like, yeah, I don't know why this is happening. You qualify for everything. I don't understand. And I was like, yeah, I'm used to it. So yeah, I've given up trying to get employment.
Bring order to the chapter, brothers.
At least I feel physically better. I got ambushed hard.
Back into the fray.
Yeah, it really does suck. Could have crawled my way out of debt.
Enhanced visual was this planet worth?
And no, it's not my age that's a problem. From all of the, investigation, research, follow-ups, and everything I've done, that's not the issue.
Throwing frag grenade! Commencing Auspex scan. Resupplying. Clear a blast radius. Rearming.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Auspex primed. Auspex engaged. Fresh magazine in.
But yeah, so,
Our brother died in valor, not in vain.
We lost the advantage. Reclaim it at once.
Auspex deep scan ready. Warrior.
yeah, it really does suck. So now I gotta figure out what I'm doing next. I'm kind of stuck until I can start saving some
Casualty
citizens.
reported.
We lost the advantage. Reclaim it at once.
Our brother died in valor, not in vain.
Damn, the hell shit was. We're getting whooped right now. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna keep going to school and then see what happens from there.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Yeah, we still got me.
My duty remains undone.
Yeah. And thanks to me getting sick, I wasn't able to go do that security stuff, so I'll have to try and do it again.
Commencing all space scan.
So things are slow on that front.
Refreshed for the war efforts.
Needless to say, there's a lot of other shit I'm gonna try to do. Oh, the dude is literally forgot about that. Freaking Alpha Legion shenanigans. Wait, no, that's Night Lords.
Our allies are halfway done.
Activating all specs advantage. All specs deep scan ready. All bits away. Casualty reported. All specs deep scan ready.
Oh, he got me. Well, anyway, how are things for you, Mr. Great Commander Wolf? You.
All specs deep scan ready.
Astartes, push for dominance.
We're trying, you Irish. Well,
Releasing frag grenade.
Shall sing of his love.
Well, I got another one. Do a fat roll. The hammer dude is cheating, I swear. I don't suck, he sucks. Dead. Well, hey, I got honored for something. I don't know what. Cool. 311 and 2. Damn, I didn't even break even. No. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. That's not bad. I've had worse. Fine, we'll call it average. Vanguard what? Oh, why do they all have separate armor thingies? I don't give a shit. I don't care. I just want to mute all this shit. Stop notifying me.
Decades and yet they still ache.
Subject to disciplinary review.
Still looks really cool though.
Thrown. Damn thing keeps shifting out of alignment.
You know, it'd be cool. A multiplayer ODST game. That would be cool. Imagine being able to drop in on your enemy team. Just chuck a couple of grenades everywhere. Start shooting.
Bring honor to the chapter, brothers.
Where are they gonna go?
The tide of battle has turned in our
Casualty
favor.
reported. Activating all specs advantage.
Cut them off guard and gave them
Back
something to
into
think
the
about.
fray.
Should help out considerably. Doing harassing attacks on tanks. Like a enemy tank hull. Sure, the small arms fire isn't gonna do shit to the tank.
All specs ready to scan.
Scared to come outside.
We lost the advantage. Reclaim it at once.
Recovery complete, brothers. Commencing all space scan. Resupply.
Rally point updated.
Damn, they got me.
My duty remains.
Brother, killed in action.
Surely, I herald our.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Full specs prime. Our brother died in valor, not in vain. All specs deep scan ready.
Are they just upstairs?
Releasing
Rally
frag
point
grenade.
updated.
Armed visuals incoming. Rearming.
Let's go.
All specs ready to scan. Ready. Throwing frag grenade.
Well, we're keeping ahead by a little bit.
All specs engaged. Clear a blast radius.
We lost the advantage. Reclaim it at once.
Damn, I didn't know he was behind me. No, they're up now. We're getting whooped.
Armed visuals.
Rally point updated.
Throwing frag grenade.
Damn, they're gonna rout us now.
Remains undone. Commencing all space scan. Ordnance away.
Rally point updated.
Oh, he was waiting up there. Damn. See if I can run through and turn the tide.
All specs deep scan ready. Rearming.
Damn. Lost him. Oh well.
All specs ready to scan.
Rally point updated.
Pausing for mission.
Rally point updated.
Line cloak ready. Our brother died in valor, not in vain. Throwing fragmentation grenade. Enhanced vision.
3 minutes remain.
No.
Decimate them.
Getting murked.
Fresh magazine in. All specs engaged. Releasing fragment. All specs prime.
Damn, I tried to roll back but couldn't.
Activating all specs advantage. Emilio line in. Throwing frag grenade.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Come on, Phil, and live with us. Readying next volley.
lost the advantage.
Damn. Right at the end. Choked. Oh, cool. I got a bunch of downloads. Cool. 5 assists. I'll take it. I'll be happy and helpful all day. Freaking back hurts. And a Jew. What did he send to me? Think so, yeah. Coming, I think the human beings said that. Also demonized. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a few guys that were from the 3-2 battalion. We got to train with and go to certain places with them. Those guys were a treasure trove of knowledge on how to operate in the bush. But yeah, it was a good time. Am I good? Yeah, I'm just high as fuck. My dog was like, Layla was like moving around on her little doggy bed. And I was hearing it like this. I was like, oh. Turns out it was her. Cloud error. Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Who cares? Oh yeah, and rest in peace to the National Guardsman that was murdered by an Islamic who wasn't supposed to be in this country. R.I.P. to him. It's just. I mean, yeah, that's what they signed up for, but. Still sucks to hear about. This is one of those times where, I miss being in. Because the kind of shit that happened wouldn't happen under me. Guaranteed. They would have been armed, scanning, prepped and ready to engage anyone and everyone as soon as they presented a threat. It's a whole load of bullshit. But yeah. Rest in peace to the guardsmen. We have the 12, and until we regroup. She was just a special lips. Just a special lips. However, there is one issue that should be addressed that was at the core of this. They were not prepared. They weren't prepared. They weren't ready to conduct violence. Therefore, when violence was conducted against them, they took very much unnecessary and easily preventable casualties. 2 armed guardsmen being shot. To my mind, when it comes to their leadership, that's inexcusable. Rest in peace to her. By the way, I love this shit. Since I'm feeling a little morose, I just felt like it was fitting. Anyway, back to the subject. If you're in uniform and you are armed, and everybody else is not in uniform, you're a walking target. Take it from one that used to be a walking target. The whole bullshit they always say about, oh, well, uniformed personnel should treat civilians better. Every goddamn civilian is a threat. All of them. Including the women and children. If you are not operating under the assumption that that is the case, you're going to take unnecessary casualties and preventable casualties because you're refusing to acknowledge the reality of the separation between the two. I mean, look at how far they have castrated law enforcement everywhere. And did you know that since they've done that, the amount of law enforcement casualties has gotten worse, not better? Oh, we must be we must be servants to the civilians that we're supposed to be in charge of. God, I hate all that goddamn blahooey. And because of thinking like that retarded ass shit, we lose good people. People who stepped up to do the morally and ethically right thing. God almighty, I hate it. And I know, I'm very much aware. People will say, not your deal. Why do you care? Not your people. Why do you give a shit? Stop trying to adopt all of the world's problems. That's what a lot of people would say. You know, it has nothing to do with you. Well, I disagree. Because if this kind of shit's allowed to continue, it's got a great amount to do with me. Because sooner or later, it'll affect me and you. Reality has its own way of making it to where people have to be on a side. However, the choice is on the individual which one to choose. Reality won't make the choice for you, but it will sure force a situation upon you. Commander Wolf, defund the police is bad. Yeah. It really is. And it's infuriating. Politicians are idiots. Laws against guns don't protect the common people. And the moment police is funded enough to deal with the problem, something pops up that sparks defund the police idiots. If I were to be a mayor or a governor, that portion of the population would be forced into some kind of servitude. You're useless retards. You are gullible goddamn idiots. And you're absolute freaking sycophants for your own fantasies about you reshaping reality. Okay, let's put all that energy to good use for other people who are actually morally and ethically good. Caught obstructing justice? Okay. Life sentence. Hard labor or something. until you accept reality and start working alongside the social contract the rest of us are still trying to agree to. Tried to fight a cop? Okay. Hard labor. 20 years. We're going to use you to have cheap labor to build houses, or develop land, or to recover parts of wilderness. You can go plant fucking trees for 20 hours a day. At least your pitiful existence will be done to produce something good. Espousing some bullshit that would put everybody's lives in danger? Okay, I mean, you have freedom of speech. Doesn't mean freedom from consequence. You're going to be put on a blacklist. A lot of people would really, truly hate me. But I think a great deal more than them would probably enjoy it. I want to go back to the times where, even in places that had gangs, everyone agreed to keep everybody else out of it. And you could walk down the street, day or night, and have the least amount of worry about somebody just trying to screw with you, because they're an absolute idiotic piece of shit. That's why I would never be a politician. Because I would have an utmost field day with that kind of power. I would promise a few things: safety, security, prosperity. Those three things. And then I would knuckle the fuck down the whole time. I would fill my law enforcement locally with combat veterans and, former soldiers. Remove most of the restrictions placed upon them. And tell them, all right, boys, get it done. I would staff my offices with veterans. Kick all these frickin' bureaucrats out. We don't need them. You can go get a job in the private sector, you parasitic piece of shit. Anyway, enough ranting. Commander Wolf, folks did a Helldivers movie. I bet it'll be awesome. Yeah, most of the gun violence happens in gun-free zones. Well, if a gun is there, then what makes it a gun-free zone? Idiots. The thing is that they know what they're doing. They're not idiots. It's on purpose. You know why you always see these Democrats on their like Twitter or in social media? They say the same lie over and over and over and over and over again. That's so that eventually the lie becomes the truth. They're not saying it to me and you. They're saying it to their sycophants, to their cult. Because they're going to believe it. That's who they're speaking to, not me and you. They're not dumb. They know what they're doing. It's why they allow criminals out all the time. Soft on crime? It ensures people are very much distracted and intimidated by the fact that it's hard enough just to live. Least of all, try to figure out some way to organize against the local government. DIE never went away. Discrimination, intimidation, exclusion. It never disappeared. They've always been practicing this. It's all very much planned and coordinated. Except now they're not pretending to speak to everybody. Now they're only speaking to those they know will never, ever, ever turn against them. So yeah, these insipid creatures, they know very well what they're doing. Anyway, back to the beautiful song. Man, I love this. It almost makes me want to cry because it sounds like the old folk fairy music from when I used to hang out with some of my Celtic cousins of the more traditional type. And the girls back then would still sing the old folk songs and then dance and everything. And then they'd come over to where we're sitting, drag us boys into the dance. It was a good time. Hanging out with the clans. The Irish and Scottish types. That's what this reminds me of. I love it. I really do. I know this is like all AI generated shit, but god damn, they do a good job. I mean, yeah, I know it's all AI stuff, but it's damn good AI stuff. Commander Wolf, they're always good lads. Yeah, for the most part. Some of them were straight up just troublemakers, is what I'll say. Friggin' a few of the boys and a couple of the girls, troublemakers. Thankfully, though, they stuck together, so everybody knew who they were. Was no guessing to be had. Oh, man. I miss them days. Everything's all split apart and separated. It sucks all of that's gone now. Oh well for it. Can't be helped. God, do I love this. Makes me want to cry too. Yeah, I'll do that later. Anyway, I'll share it with y'all. I love this shit. It's so good. They even have my Sisters of Battle hymns and shit. It's great. I know it's like super slop, like Gooner anime guy, Gooner like AI slop, but it's such good slop. It's so good. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hmm. That being said, is my shit frozen? Oh no, it's just AI watchers on the other two channels. That's what it is. Cool. Awesome sauce. Um, I keep thinking I'm hearing screaming. My PTSD is kicking in. Oh well. If something comes in here and murders me, it'll be a hell of a fucking like ending to a stream. Wouldn't that be funny? Someone just comes in and is just like, gah. I'd make it a hell of a show too. I'd do the Wilhelm scream. Commander Wolf. Oh dang. PTSD or outside noises possible. I can't tell which. I've had at least like 2,000 milligrams of something good. Although it seems to be having the opposite effect of what I intended, but whatever. Who cares? God, this one's so good. Man, look at all the shit they got, though. Song of Death, Lion Saga, Prize Oath, Lord of Terra, The Lion Cometh, Wolf King's Hall, Sisters of Battle, Saint Sylvana, Son of Gilliman. Dude, they're great. All right. Although, if I could have like an otherworldly, like woman that I could choose, like from another world, probably an Eldari. Oh wait, what's the name of the Eldari? Of the Eldars. Fuck. Oh, I forgot the name. They're like they're the ones that like scream in combat. They do that scream before they go kill enemies. Forgot what they're called. They're like warrior females. I can't think straight enough to remember their names. But yeah, like a craft world or a maiden world one, I wouldn't really care. Banshees or Night Sisters? Maybe Banshees. It's probably the Banshees. Maybe. Yeah, it might be. Might be the Banshees. They have like they have like swords and everything, and they're real fast. And they scream before they kill you. Or at least that's the immediate one off the top of my mind. Right? Plus, they can sing. Apparently, all of them can sing. Shoot. Outlive me, milady. Plus, they actively are constantly at war with their own hedonistic instincts. So, like, they're probably more chaste than human females. Probably a lot more dedicated, too, honestly. Because they're less animalistic than we are. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I think Arch did a video on them. Oh, Dark Eldar, the Super Eldar hedonists. Yeah. So, like the Craft World or Maiden World Eldar are like the anti hedonists, and then Dark Eldar are the super hedonists. Yeah, they have to be, or else she who thirsts will consume their Eldar souls. Mm. Which is even funnier because their debauchery birthed the god into existence. Yes. Yeah. Kind of figures. Unfortunately, they're too powerful to just dispose of. Unfortunately. If I were the Imperium of Man, I'd be like, okay, these dudes are, you know, piracy assholes. They steal our people and shit. All right, let's assemble the largest possible force. Everything we could throw at them. See if we can end the threat. I think that'd be a worthy crusade. While we're holding back everything else, I deal with a threat at a time. Yeah, I know. People like to say in the story, oh, but it's because the Imperium's stretched and it's the most powerful, but it's stretched out. So, like, it can't deal with any one threat at a time. Well, they could have done that with pretty much anyone, actually. I mean, when it comes to their lore consistency, GW does a pretty good job, but their numbers game is horrendously, just hilariously off all the time. Last time I looked into some kind of analysis of the true numbers, it was like shit. The Imperium could just, take that fluff and chuck it at something and solve the problem. But for the sake of the plot and the story and the game, no one singular faction can truly have it all. Which is frustrating as frickin' hell. Oh, damn. I can't believe that movie came out in 93. Shit. True, except for the space bugs, which will make the universe go one or two ways: join forces against the Tyranids or die into their own stupidity. Tombstone, great movie. Yeah, I think both of them were real good to me. I liked the one with this cast of dudes: Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott. It was Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott, Michael Biehn, um, Val Kilmer, and Wilkes Booth, I believe, played the one of the main villains, one of the cowboys. Wilkes Booth and my memory is failing me. Don't get old, kids. It sucks. I'm blanking on the rest of the names. There's another guy in there who played Kurt Russell's younger brother. What was his name? He was the same guy that was in the second Aliens movie, and he was in the second Predator movie. He did two sequels within like a couple of years of each other. Fuck. I can't remember his name. That's so disappointing. You're good. Wish we could, but can't stop aging. We could if we could stop and even possibly reverse aging if we could figure out a way to take the caps off of our telomeres. There's some kind of telomere therapy or I don't know if recombination would do it. Basically, if we found a way to extend our telomeres and take the caps off of them, we could basically find a way towards immortality. There's a lot of other species on this planet that are functionally immortal. Why aren't we? They found a fucking, what was it? Like, 1,300-year-old freaking lobster. Or there was a shark that was like 300 years old. A tortoise can live for like 600, as far as we know. But we don't know if that's a limit. And then, freaking, lobsters and crabs and stuff are functionally immortal creatures. Unless something eats them or they screw up somehow, they're immortal, essentially. Tardigrades or water bears. We haven't found a way to kill them. Or at least, no. I think we have. It's just they're an extremophile, essentially. So, because you could put a tardigrade in space, it just hibernates. Extreme temperatures don't bother it that much. Shit, think about prions. I mean, they're technically a non-life, not exactly a life thing. More like a functional protein, kinda, sorta. But you could burn them. That's one of the things that terrifies me is prions disease. Prions disease and alpha gal. They'll scare me to no end. Well, anyway, long story short, we can stop aging. It's just that we haven't found the exact process, mechanism, or systems to put into place to affect it. But we can do it. It's just a matter of time. I mean, hell, I sure as hell don't look like my father when he was my age. For all I know, he's dead now, but I look a lot better than he did at this age. And then I don't look like my grandfather did at his age. I maintain a great deal of my vigor, you know, compared to them. But I do show signs of my age. Commander Wolf. Oh, Danny Glover? No. He wasn't in Tombstone. Yeah, Danny Glover wasn't in Tombstone. I'm talking about the guy that plays Kurt Russell's younger brother, the one that dies. The one that dies after the incidents at the OK Corral. I'm trying to remember his name. He's the one that played Morgan. He played Morgan in the movie with Kurt Russell. I'm trying to remember his name. Because Morgan dies when they start getting picked off by the Cowboys. Because I believe it's the same night. Bill Paxton, that's right. Yeah, and he was in the second Aliens movie. He was also in. He was also in Gone in 60 Seconds. Gone in 60 Seconds, Aliens. He was in another sequel besides Aliens 2. Predator 2, yeah. Danny Glover was in that movie. Predator 2. Paxton was one of the cops that was on the train and tried to fight the Predator. And he got slaughtered. Yeah, Bill Paxton. Man, dude. So many great actors from back in the day. Nowadays, the vast majority are crap. Plus, everything's all optics and no immersion, no in-depth, no realism to draw you into the scenes. It's all CGI and shit. Brother, I'm going to have to watch those movies with my son again. Any chance I can, I introduce him to some old movies. Oh, yeah, you know what we watched recently? One of my favorite old movies ever. Commando? Yeah, that's right. He was in Commando. But yeah. The Ten Commandments with Charlton Heston. Dude, it's such a good movie still. It's such a good movie still. The music, the acting, Yul Brynner is so great. Yul Brynner was also in because Yul Brynner plays Ramses. He was also in what was it? Oh, it was a movie with what was her name? She was one of the hotter Hollywood actresses back in like the 60s and 70s. I forget her name. But yeah. And he sat through the whole thing. He was enthralled. He had a great time. He loved it. He almost fell asleep a few times and he just stood up to keep himself awake so that he could keep watching the rest. He thought it was so cool. He loved it. Next, we're going to watch, oh, shoot, probably El Cid. You ever seen El Cid? With Charlton Heston? I wonder if it is on YouTube. El Cid. And what's funny is that my family on the Iberian side of things is related to Rodrigo de Bivar. El Cid. That's right. Sophia Loren was in the movie. It was such a good movie. Love it. Love it. Oh, it's not on YouTube. That sucks. I'll have to find some other way. Wait, maybe they have it. Yes, they have it. Yes, that's great. That's good. That's awesome. But yeah, Sophia Loren, Charlton Heston. There was another one Charlton Heston was in. I'm pretty sure it was Ben-Hur. Yes, that's right. It was Charlton Heston in Ben-Hur. Dude, I can't wait to watch all these with him. It's gonna be a good time. Am I showing my age yet? I gotta see a lot of these when they were doing their second major motion picture, their second screenings in the old theaters. Except the first time I saw Ben-Hur was in a drive-in theater, where you would like drive in the cars, and then there was that big giant freaking, that big giant screen, and then they had the projector on the screen from in the back, and you could just drive in, and they'd come and bring you like, some Coke and a burger, you know, stuff like that. Pay $1.50 for the whole meal for you and the girl. Good times, good times. God damn, I miss them. Damn, those were the days. You know what? I wonder if they still have that small drive-in. Was it the Yuba City one? I know LA got rid of pretty much all of theirs. Oh, I can't remember. It might have been Yuba or somewhere else. But yeah, freaking Ben Hur, dude. There was another one. Um, it was like it was it was another one with Yul Brynner, and he was an incredible actor. Yul Brynner, amazing work, dude. Trying to remember the name. Was it the Prince and no? It was like the King or something. The King and was it the King and the Tutor or the Tutor and the King or the Tutor and the Prince, something like that. The King and the no, the Prince and the no, it wasn't that either. It was with Yul Brynner. No, because there's a woman in the movie who is like an au pair kind of sorta like a foreign tutor back when that was still a big thing. Yul Brynner movies. Dude, Yul Brynner was great. Was it The King and I? I remember him in Anastasia. Was it The King and I? Might have been. It was The King and I. That's right. Another good movie. Another great movie. Bob. And then I believe they did a remake like in the 90s. Maybe. Maybe it was in the 90s. The King and I. I think they did a remake, didn't they? Didn't they do a remake? But that one part is so famous. Etc., etc., etc. It's so good. I didn't know they did an animation. Or maybe I saw it and I just didn't remember it. I thought they did a live real action animation. And also the night. Wait a minute. The night. I'm stretching my brain here. Yeah, I thought they did a live action remake of The King and I sometime later, but I guess not. Oh, maybe it was Anna and the King with what's his name? Chow Yun Fat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Chow Yun Fat. A Knight's Tale? Yeah, I was thinking of it. I was like, wait, that sounds familiar. A Knight. God damn, though, dude. Yul Brynner. He was a great actor. You felt it when he got on the freaking screen. It was like, oh shit, here he comes. Whereas with Charlton Heston, he was like good at portraying like that protagonistic types. He was good at that. Although I think his two best roles were El Cid and the Ten Commandments as Moses. Sure, they're probably not lore accurate to reality as perfectly as people would like, but still great. So great. Well, anyway, I got a backlog to watch with my son. He's already watched All Dogs Go to Heaven, and he knows the story behind the movie. Oh shit, I forgot there's been more Sabaton coming out recently. I'm so behind. It's okay. I've given up on employment now. I'm fucked. So I'm gonna go and get a shit ton more edibles and then start rolling out the reactions. American Tail is also good. American Tail. Wait, are you talking about An American Tail? Yeah, An American Tail. An American Tail. God damn. Uh, fellow American Tail Don Bluth movie. Yeah, this one. Man, I remember like, oh shoot, I remember trying to copy the costume or copy the clothing because I thought the mice were so cool. Titan AE. Wait, isn't Titan AE the space one? I think it is. It's like a space CG animation. I think one of the first ones. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Titan AE. Wait, there's two of them, ain't there? There's the CG one, then the animated one. God, I don't remember them very well. Then again, I was busy doing some other shit when I was watching them, so like, oh, you know, it's another great one. Treasure Planet. Love it, bub. Love it. They did it. They did such a good job with it. People just didn't appreciate it. Um, there's only the one Titan AE movie. Yeah, there's the movie and then the show, isn't there? I thought there was a show for Titan AE. Titan AE. You sure? I thought there was one. Huh. guess I'm misremembering shit. There was a comic for it that released after. You're thinking Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Am I? Wasn't that the one with the nerdy guy with yeah, it is. It was the one. It was the one with, yeah. No. Just no. No. Don't Hollywood it. Don't Hollywood that bullshit, please. Please, no. I don't want to see that. No. It's not, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. If I stick my head in the sand and pretend like it's not happening, it won't affect me. And that was scrapped episodes turned into a sequel movie. Okay. Oh, there's fake CGI trailers? Oh shit, look at me being all boomer. Brother. Goddamn though, those old movies. Although there is a bit of a newer one I do enjoy. Well, except for the hedonism scenes they had to put into it, but whatever. They did a pretty damn good job with this one. Plus, with King Baldwin in it, Warrior King legend King Baldwin, who defeated like 50,000, an army of like 50,000 with just like, it was like 200 knights. Very good. Friggin' amen. And everybody in Hollywood hated it because it was too religious. And they portrayed the Crusaders very inaccurately. They made the Crusaders look pretty bad. Now there were some incompetence, and there were some evil people that, you know, did the Crusades because that's what they wanted to do. But portraying them all as a certain way, yeah, I know. That was some bullshit. But the movie's still good. And I feel like they basically nailed King Baldwin. But yeah, man. This next week, I'm gonna load up on edibles, and then I'm gonna start doing the reactions again. It's just I haven't been motivated to do shit because everything's just been hell. That's about it. Um, but I'm gonna be going to school soon, so there's that. It'll be something. And then yeah, I'm gonna go. And I told Nelia she better stream sometime this weekend, or I'm gonna pull the plug and try to find someone else. I told her, look, girl, I'm sorry, but I need someone to be at least a somewhat consistent presence on the channel. Commander Wolf. Understandable. Folks are eager to meet you in the chat. So you're good, Badger. We got human characters if you're interested more into voicing them other anthros. Well, you said you'd be paying me for something. I don't remember what. Whatever I fit, I guess. Or am I going to do like sample scripts and then turn them in and see how that goes down? Did they have a flair for the theatric, or did they want more? Or would they want more like realistic immersion type shit? Oh. We talked 150 per page. The scripts of the pages. The project lead is in the chat right now, so you can ask him. Gun Gear is the main project lead. Gun Gear. Is that the one that sent me a message? I think they were. They might have direct message. They might have direct messaged me. Okay, never mind. No, they. I don't think they did. Oh, they did. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that's who that was. I thought it was just like a bot that was meant to, do work for the server. Friggin' hell. Wait, you said that this is cats? No, that's cats. He's the project lead. Okay, so this one's cats, not a bot. He's the project lead. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't realize this was what that was. I just got it like a generic "hello there," and I was like, "Oh, it's a reply bot." Okay, cool. I just ignored it. He had a different username before he changed it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm hearing shit. Did I go through the questionnaire? It will unlock server features. Questionnaire. I don't remember a questionnaire. Is this where it'll be? Channels and roles. Click this. Pick a team. Okay, what's this? Damn, son, where'd you find this? Under events. Yeah, that's where I'm at. What's the difference? You can select whichever you want. Click on comic books or gun gear. Um, don't have to pick a team, just select star. Okay. Would you consider supporting the project? I have no money, so what do I do? I am a beggar here. I'm guessing star is like the non committal thing. I received toasty roll. Toasty. Okay. Roasty, toasty, roasty, toasty. I don't know if anybody remembers that line. Star or My Boys were effectively USA. Okay, I kind of guessed maybe there was something there with the Stars and Stripes shield. Osai, Osai. Leave with caviar. The voice channel hangout where you see me in with gun gear and streaming. That's us. It doesn't say you're in there. I don't see you. Am I looking at a time before it? But yeah, this is where. Ugh. Server ID. I'm under Mr. Mars. Oh, okay. Server ID. Okay, I get you. What's this? Oh shit, you're listening to Five Finger Death Punch. Hell yeah. With boots and blood. We used to rock to this shit when we were doing like an air assault or something. Or a hey-ho or halo. One of those two. Those are always fun. Cause what you can do is you can create a separate channel, and you have like a radio accessory that's a channel selector with buttons, and you press a button and it changes the channel on your on whatever radio system you're deciding to use. And I got introduced to Five Finger Death Punch, I believe, in maybe '02 or '03. I'm probably misremembering some shit. But one of my favorites was Boots and Blood. I love that shit. Fucking booming that shit, you know, in the Peltors, and we're rocketing towards somebody. It was a good time. And then we'd wait until we're like, couple minutes from hitting the deck and change channels, because you're checking your gauge, and everybody's basically synced. And you're checking your gauge. You're at a certain altitude. You switch frequencies because everybody can listen on that frequency, but you can't talk on it. So you have to switch the frequency. That's the whole team frequency when you're at like, a couple minutes from the ground, so that everybody can know what's where and what who and what why and then fucking pop shoots. And you want to do it around roughly the same time. Unless you plan on hitting different locations, then you don't sync. What you do is that you take different altitudes depending on like weather patterns and the air and all that shit. And and then you'll head like towards your specific area you're trying to land in because you can't land perfectly, you know, but you'll land in like a general area of where you plan to do some shit. Um, and yeah, one of the ones I liked to listen to, right? Because we had MP3s back then. I don't know if anybody remembers the MP3s or the what were the ones with what was the ones with the CDs, the compact discs? Because those the Walkmans, yeah, Walkmans. We had something kind of like a Walkman. I forgot what the other one was called. But yeah, just play that over the Team Freak. Have a separate frequency for it. Oh. And then with iPods and iPhones and shit coming out and all that. But yeah, one of the ones I got that was kind of cheap was like a tiny little it was basically like the size of my pinky. It was an MP3 player, and you could have like 30 songs on it or some shit. It was around 30. But I only had a few on there. I just played them on repeat. Uh, yeah, we like good music from our era. Yeah, there was a hell of an explosion from like I want to say the mid 90s till the mid 2000s ish. Just all sorts of stuff. And all the other music just kept expanding. I'm starting to remember some other shit I really kind of didn't want to, also. Oh, I just get, oh man. I can't wait to reset my old spine. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker, but it'll feel better for a while. I'll have to reset it. Anyway. Oh yeah, I'm guessing y'all are listening to that stuff live? Oh yeah, y'all are listening to stuff live. Can't do that on stream. Not sure how long these guys will be up for. So if you want to pop in real quick and say, "Yeah, that's fine." He can tell you the format we're doing for the voice recordings. Okay. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm high. I am I am edibilized out of my brain. I know I've been kind of ranty, ravey, and old manny all day. I'm biting out. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I won't jump in tonight because they've already been going for a long time. I think. Yeah, for about 4 hours. But yeah, that being said, what time tomorrow? When's a good time tomorrow? And MST, please. Mountain Standard Time. Or Phoenix Time. It's close enough. Same time zone. My eyeballs. I'll have to drink some water and then conk out. Wait, no, I gotta drink apple cider vinegar water. Gun Gear is in South Africa, so is he in Orania? That'd be hilarious if he was in Orania. Or wait, am I mixing up my regions? Orania is in South Africa, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Gun Gear's in South Africa, so they're about 12 hours ahead of us. So yeah, what's a good time? Oh yeah, and I have commanded Nilia to stream this weekend. Hopefully she obeys. Oh fuck, I forgot I'm gonna be busy during the day. So I'll be a little tired tomorrow night, but that's fine. Let's see. They started 4 hours ago. It is 12, it's like, 004 here. It's, so maybe about 8:30 or 8 o'clock ish would be a good time to hop in tomorrow, I'm assuming. I presume. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, maybe I should drop a link in case anyone else is interested. How do I invite people? Is it okay if I do? I don't even know if he's there anymore. In that case, I'll check it out there. Boink. 1:30 p.m. your time. We're mostly all in chat around 2:30 Central Standard Time. Oh, okay. So like 13:30 to 14:30 ish in the afternoon. Okay, I'll try to get everything done in the morning. And then see about it. That being said, there's a link in case anyone else is interested. But yeah, I'm gonna go be high and have sweet, sweet dreams. I'm gonna go old man my way into bed. Okay, too easy. Well, thank you, Commander Wolf. I appreciate it. To everybody else, oh shit, let me read that chat. Yeah, recording lines are page 1. Bubble 1 is how we're recording the lines for the pages. Bubble 1? Bubble 1? I don't even know what that is. Well, anyway, I'll figure. I'm sure I'll learn tomorrow. Like word bubble 1. Oh, so you like mark the word bubbles on the pages. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna learn about that tomorrow. Well, that being said, I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. It's a comic dub, so yeah, the pages have word bubbles. You're good. All right. I'm taking my high ass to bed. To everybody, be good. Be safe. Don't compromise safety and security for nobody and nothing. Death and disaster is only a second away. Do what you can today. And I will see everybody in the next one. I'm Badger 7 Actual, the formerly homeless veteran, Blast Cap Badger, out. Good night, everybody. Nelia, I know you're watching. You better fucking stream this weekend, woman.